Hey, hello everybody. Welcome back to the Audio Quest. Got Novice Nick with me as usual, and a special guest this evening is Brad, my vinyl shootout partner. How you doing, Brad?
Good. Howdy.
Good to see you,
Yeah,
Brad.
well, welcome. Glad to have you.
Good to see you guys.
So today's going to be two areas we're going to talk about: vinyl shootouts, and going to talk about those in terms of method and format a bit. I'm going to be looking at making a few changes to approach for this year and want to get some feedback through the comments from you. Also, we're going to be looking at some best ofs or maybe worst ofs, whatever you want to say that you might think is appropriate. And we're going to look at what 2025 brought us and what we thought of it in certain areas, and we'll talk about what's coming this year and some things we're expecting to see as well. So we'll let the room fill up in the meantime. Let's see who's enjoying the evening with us here. There we go. There's
So
Novice
far, we
Nick.
got Mugu Mugu
Yeah,
and Lee
Mugu
Page.
Mugu.
Wyoming Dave
Wyoming
made it.
Dave. Hello, how are you?
Hey, Dave.
Okay, here's Lee. What's happening? Good to have you, Lee. Very good. Well, thanks for being here this evening. We'll let the room fill up. I've been a little under the weather the last couple of days, but feeling better today. So the old ragweed is taking its toll, I think, basically. So happy New Year.
Yeah,
welcome,
yeah,
welcome to
absolutely.
more of the same, I guess, would be the norm. Yeah. So the end of the year always brings a bunch of emails on sales. And I got to tell you, I felt more inundated this year than ever by different places, labels, and stores and websites I've been on. I don't know. What do you guys think? Did you get a lot of them this year, or was it just me? Hey, Nick.
Yeah, it inundated and reinforced with YouTube reviews. It was pretty rough, and there's a few items, of course, we're all looking at this, that, and the other thing, and resistance has been hard, but not futile. But it's still it's still pretty tough right now.
Right.
You know, you,
So, some of you I put on the last week, we were showing that the Beatles 64 box, the Capitol, was selling for $164 on Amazon.
it's
So
back. It was back to 188. I just saw yesterday.
so it's back up again a bit, huh?
Well, a little bit.
Yeah.
They're
Well, they
they're
didn't sell
they're,
out
they're
apparently.
fishing. They're
Yeah.
casting out to see what they can reel in.
Well,
Still a lot
160.
less than the original.
Oh my
Yeah.
God. What was the original 299?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh my.
Yes.
Yeah, because it said 46% off.
Yeah.
So
And thank you, David, for that. I
you're
really,
welcome.
really appreciate you.
Thank you for helping you spend money or you think.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's turnabout's fair play considering the
Yeah.
last mono box I sent to you. So
There you go. That's right.
yeah.
You did. We'll be talking about that today in the monobox.
Yes.
So that's good. So I guess we'll go ahead and start maybe with a few of our best ofs. Nick, you got some you want to start with? Give you the honor.
Well, the obvious, the best kept secret in all the vinyl community around the world was the Beatles mono box. How did they how did they press that? The bigger box.
It's bigger.
That's
I'm
easier to
I'm not
hide.
going to
You can
hold
put
up the
that in
huge
your
one.
jacket.
This
But
is mini box
mine's right here.
CD
Plays
box.
great. Pressings were wonderful. How they kept it a secret from the world and opened the door and did what they said they would do. This is it. And they shut the door. And, a lot of people say money grab. Not when you say I'm opening the door and shutting the door. That's just we're filling the void for this 10 years. get it now or say goodbye. And they went really quick. But the biggest surprise was, how did they keep that secret? Uh, I mean, that was just incredible. Glad they did. You know, it was a nice surprise, but just amazing.
Hey, our
Yeah.
buddy Nick Pantazzi is going to help you there, Nick. It says Emotiva, everything's 20% off.
Well, it's in between 20 and 70%. I've been
Oh, my.
getting that for a long time. They're about to come
Okay.
out with a bunch of new gear. You know, I'm big into Emotiva. I've been on their forum, their lounge for, I don't know, 13 years now. I was with them at their birth when they were just purchased another company, Sherborne, who was a company that was for professional installers. All that gear came with 10-year warranties. But their gear now, their high end gears comes with a
Kia.
5-year, and they're about to dump a whole bunch of smaller packages with great sound coming out soon. They
Okay.
did come out with a brand new big speaker that's it's supposed to be incredible, like the big 70 boxes, and you know the tweeter mid range and the large, very large subwoofers. So I haven't heard a whole lot of reviews that haven't been done by professional reviewers, but we'll see once they get out into the market. I think they're back ordered already, so these aren't.
Emotiva AB blocks really sound good. Yep.
Yeah, these are all wood.
Yep. So one of my categories was the, let me get the exact wording I used here, biggest disappointment of 2025. And that was the fact that they did so few of these and that they went so fast. So
Yeah.
a lot of people, myself included, I was hemming and hawing because I already have a box. And then I said, I should get one in case somebody else does it, and I'll probably sell it. And before I could do that, it was sold out. And then Nick told me about it being available in Canada. But I mean, you literally had to go globe hopping to different countries to find any available. Apparently, they allocated so many to each country that had its own selling site. So it was a bit disappointing to some, I think, that there were so relatively few that came up. But
I would like to add that their packaging was superb.
yes, it
Yeah.
was.
Yeah.
So it was
The way they ship that thing is top notch.
yeah.
Yeah, it was.
So-
it was. It was.
Yeah. So I mean, you think about a lot of these companies, though. I mean, they all have NDAs or non-disclosure agreements. Their employees, people work for Chad, for example, were going around telling everybody, "Hey, this is what's going to be coming. It hasn't been announced yet." So they've got to stay there too. So here's Adam. This is Adam from the Freight. How you doing, Adam? Glad to have you. So I'm glad you're here, Adam, because I have a category on best ofs. Best new LP independent artist 2025 is the Freight for this album. This was a real surprise. Tales of Maybe, something I'd never heard. And Adam Trio and his group pulled off a really strong recording. This is well engineered and produced and well pressed by Fidelity. Ryan K. Smith did the mastering. So, these guys didn't cut any corners. And so I listen to a lot of independent records. I really enjoy indie bands. And although they're more of a rock band, they're really an independent artist. And I really believe that they hit one out of the park with this album. And if you haven't, heard it, you should. And if you haven't bought it, you like good pressings. This is a great example of superb mastering, really good mixing and engineering, and a flawless pressing as well, which is kind of the triumvirate, in my opinion, of the way to, be head and shoulders above the others. So well deserved, Adam. You guys are, I hope you have something coming out in 2026. If you do, I'm certainly going to be looking forward to it. So it's always good to have someone that's, part of the VC that's doing this kind of work and providing a good product and good sound that we can take. And the CD sounds excellent as well. I've got that as well, and they're very close. I mean, as far as sound goes, they both were done very superbly, and it was really difficult to tell much difference between the two. So, really good job. What do you got, Mr. Brad?
Oh, well, I guess for kind of a best of 2025, and it's going back to early this year, and I had to kind of look back, but I have to put this in there.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. So, this was
Fragile.
Fragile, yes, yes. This is definitely one that, along with the other, yes, in the Atlantic 75 series, I thought they were excellent. And I remember we had a lot of fun doing a shootout with Scott from the Pressing Matters, kind of the trifecta with the Yes album and Close to the Edge. That was a lot of fun to do.
Yep.
And, once we had heard about these being added to that list, we went back and revisited, and I think across the board, maybe except Close to the Edge, the Atlantic 75 was the winner,
Right.
Amongst those. But yeah, just great, great pressing, great music. That was one of my favorites for this year.
Yeah, it was on my short list too. So I'm glad you brought it out. We got Rockin' Ronnie with us here. Hey, Ron, how are you, Mr. Bedreau? Good to see you.
Cool.
Glad to have you here. And that's a really great pick. The Atlantic 75th has just been a really outstanding series. Yes. I mean, the Crosby, Stills, and Nash Couch album is just get rid of all the rest of them. Just toss them. Now we're all breath waiting for Deja Vu, of course, to see if we get the same effect. I mean, the Mo-Fi of that one's pretty good.
Yeah. I remember you picked that up somewhere, and the other one, and I forgot about it until just now, but since you brought up Crosby, Stills, and Nash, the CSN,
yeah,
that one was excellent.
Wow, that one will knock your socks off. That sounds really, really good.
Yep.
Yeah, the Atlantic 75 was just incredible all the way around.
Yeah,
absolutely. But that Yes album, was that the definitive version?
Right. Yeah, for Fragile, yeah, I think. I
don't know.
We did test that one too.
Definitive with album, Blu-rays, and CDs. Is this? Yeah. Well, see, actually, I just dropped it. This, when I say the definitive version, it wasn't just me saying it.
Right. I guess
it was marketed that way. This is incredible. But Blu-ray, CD, vinyl, is really, really sweet. But the Atlantic, I have the Atlantic as well. It is awesome. And there's the vinyl. Comes with a book that's tucked away.
Yeah, Nick P's mentioning the Stone Temple Pilots. Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
it really was
good. Great work.
Yeah, so, absolutely.
What else you got, Nick?
What else you got, Nick? Anything?
Well, yeah, I was looking at Steve Wilson, streaming it. I don't own it, but it's The Overview. It came out, I think, March 14th of 2025. And it is prog to the core. It's really good. It's basically, it's a storyline like most prog. It's about astronauts looking back at the Earth on their voyage, and just all kinds of orchestrated different vibes and feels. And extremely well done. Matter of fact, I just listened to it before we came up, and if you like prog and just that type of music, I highly recommend you give it a listen. You can, it's on Tidal, you can stream it,
Yep.
and it's definitely done superbly. It's Steve Wilson. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there was a survey on top audiophile recordings, and I think Steve Wilson probably was that one, came out on top. I mean, he's a consummate recording engineer as well. He does a lot of remasters, as we know, remixes. I guess it should be clearer, remixes of stuff. So here at Cripple Creek, Carl is noting that the Welcome to a Nightmare by Alice Cooper was also great. It is. I didn't when I played that one, I didn't realize his recordings had that much in them, to be honest. So I was kind of surprised. It took me back a bit. Now I wish they had done, some of the others, Billion Dollar Babies. I wish maybe they had done a few others as well. But so my the next one I have, I guess, is the biggest surprise of 2025. And I'd say it was the reissue of Buckingham Nicks.
Yeah.
Because I don't think really anybody saw it coming until that billboard went up.
Yeah.
Thank you, Kevin Gray, for signing it as well when I visited him. But I think this was one that right along with it, of course, was the Beatles Mono Box coming back out, of course. I don't think anybody expected that as well. But this was a surprise because for a long time, people had said that Stevie and he really didn't want this reissue. They weren't really as proud of it. But I guess maybe their accountant said it would help out. So this album was everywhere. It was done in multi-formats, colors, you name it. And I've heard the CD of it, and it's really good as well. So this was really a kind of a big surprise, I think, this year coming out. I didn't see that one coming.
But I guess tagging on to that, maybe the other big surprise is how they did it with, having Chris Bellman do it.
Two different mastering engineers.
Yeah, and neither knew, and that was surprising and a little odd,
Yeah, and it was a little odd to them too. So having talked to both of them face to face, I think it was a little awkward to them too. But it is interesting the way mastering engineers figure into the equation these days.
Yes,
that I think is something that is new to a certain degree as well. So, there's no doubt about that. What else you got there, Brad?
Oh, I guess the other one that I was pretty pleased with was this one.
Yeah.
The Rhino Hi-Fi Fleetwood Mac self-titled.
You mean this one?
Yeah, I mean that one. Maybe you picked that one too.
I did.
Of course, I guess maybe the surprising thing about that one alongside that, or maybe not so surprising, is the fact that it seems like everybody gets a crack at reissuing that.
Oh, yeah.
MoFi One Step, I think, that just came out, right? That you can order of that now.
Yes. I haven't pulled that trigger.
It's not surprising because I don't think it can be rivaled is the Rumors Palace pressing.
The 2x45?
Yeah, I'm not surprised that hadn't been touched because I don't think that can be improved upon.
It'll be touched.
It's incredible. I'm very glad they didn't do it.
It's in the works.
Oh goodness, no.
Wouldn't be surprised. But alongside that is, and still despite this one, if I remember right, David, and it was kind of an earlier one that we did a shootout, the 2x45 2012 Chris Bellman of the self-title was still the winner.
No, this one was the winner. You
Oh,
mean of
was
this or Rumors?
No. The Fleetwood Mac self-titled, the 2012 Chris Bellman. I guess it was a record store day.
This was 9.75. The other was 9.5.
Okay. See, I didn't remember.
I looked at it before I came on.
Yeah, I figured you had. That's why.
Clearly, I did not.
Yeah.
I was going off of my sketchy memory, but
Yeah.
David always comes prepared.
Well, that one was close.
Yeah, it was close.
It was close. And, the advantage, of course, of it being on a 33 then, it kind of like, even if they're even, then it still has an advantage.
Yeah.
In that
maybe
regard.
That's the surprise, right? Is a 33 beat a 40.
Well, and Kevin had to clean up a couple songs with the tapes too. So that was the first time they ever reused the original tapes too. So there was another element on that
was
one.
a story into itself.
Yeah. So, so you took that one out for me. So that's good. I don't have to say. And I looked at all the audiophile releases I listened to this year, and there were a lot of high scores in the Atlantic series by Chad, and so it was really hard to just pick one. Probably Fragile would have been the one I would have picked if I was going to pick one, but this one just on a couple of songs really stood out to me. And that's why I thought it just had a little bit of an edge. Plus if it's a $40 record, it's a or it was a $40. I don't know what it is now, but it was.
It's like when every few months I take an hour drive south and back, and usually it's one Yes album on the way down and one Yes album on the way back. And, how can you go wrong? Yeah, it's once every few months, so it's perfect timing. So don't even have to think about it.
Yeah,
it goes by like that because you're singing every song. It's a beautiful thing.
Are you telling me Yes has an album called Medicare?
Yeah. Today I didn't get to listen to any music on the ride down. Yeah, I got a lot of work done though. Got it accomplished. But geez. Well, actually, they should. How old are they? Everybody
really.
There's on Medicare.
So I'm going to ask you guys, Brad, I'll start with you. And if you can't think of one, I'll give you a minute. But what was the biggest grail or most satisfying grail you got in 2025? Because I know you got a few.
Let me think about it.
Okay. Wow. Nick, what about you?
Oh, I got a whole box of them sitting right back over here.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, you got a
I got it a few more this weekend, and golly, just so great. I out of that box, I couldn't pick Ray Charles so far. Ray Charles has just been banging them out. God, when
Nick, so you don't understand what he's talking about, Nick. I let Nick borrow my Atlantic 75th subscription stuff that was jazz and blues because I don't even usually open those. So I let him take them and listen to them. So he's getting to wear out his ears with Atlantic 75th. So
got to smell that Salinas, Kansas air when I opened them all. But
Wyoming Dave said he came across an OG Dexter Gordon doing all right on Blue Note Records.
Oh, sweet.
Nice.
Yeah, that's some good stuff. The
see, I had to pass that one by. I would have missed that.
There's so much on these albums that you claim not to care, but if I was to call you and let you listen to them like I have done,
yes,
you started to lean into a few of them, which has surprised you.
Yeah,
you just got to find it when it's there. It's like, wow. And reading the covers, the back and the information involved with each of these albums is a joy. That's something that's hard to do with CDs. You can't do it with streaming. I mean, it has some information, on title and such,
Yeah.
but nothing like holding it in your hand and just reading the cover itself and seeing the artwork. And it's been a joy listening to these albums and learning a lot about the artists themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Kieran Kelly says biggest grails XTC Wasp Star, excuse me, original press. Wonderful. Well, I guess mine was probably from Asheville, North Carolina, and I stumbled across this.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
a mono OG Monarch pressing of the Doors self-titled first album. And I like the Doors. I'm not a huge fan, but I like them a lot. But this thing just sounds, it's so clean. It's just crazy clean.
I
not
double
clean.
dare you to bring that back over here. I just sat here with my jaw open. Doors is one top threes of my bands. And
I mean, it could end up like a Friday Music Dreamboat Annie. Anyway,
We won't talk
inside
about
joke, sorry.
yeah, I told you where it's at. It's with my Top Gun 4K disc.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm looking for a record. Nick's looking for a Blu-ray. So
that.
Yeah. Oh, they both just disappeared. They can't be far, but we just keep looking in the wrong places.
no, that's true. Let's see what we got here. Genesis, The Lamb Lies Down on Broadway box set. Sounds amazing. I have the Atlantic 75th, but the pressing on the deluxe box set is superb.
Wow.
So you think that one beat the Atlantic 75? Okay. Well, I don't have a deluxe box set, so I couldn't compare it, to be honest.
Yeah, I didn't get that either, but there's another channel that I follow. The guy's name is Dave Denyer.
Oh yeah,
out of the UK.
Yep.
He's a massive Genesis fan.
Yep.
And I think he reviewed that box set and said the same thing, that it sounds really, really good and compares pretty favorably to the Atlantic 75.
Okay. Wonder who did that one.
Yeah, I can't remember.
Can't be Abbey Road.
There or but yeah, check out the video if
Yeah, I will.
Yeah, it's interesting.
So Nick said the UK English Settlement and UK Sonic Spun-Spot XTC Dukes of the Stratosphere are absolutely amazing too. Okay. Here's Ronnie saying I was a little disappointed with Chad not putting that shiny Stoughton cover on all the AP pressing. And having a lot of defects with the cover and switch. Well, I'm thinking if he was having an issue with it, he'd probably rather go with something he was more confident with, I would have to say. The Ape House reissues of XTC sound awesome too. Okay. The guy said it was Miles Showell. So are they half speed? I wonder if they're half speed then for that Genesis.
I if I remember right, I think they're not.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, then that would be to its advantage, probably. I would say.
Yeah.
Well, Phil Collins on the 75, Atlantic 75 as well. They're incredibly well done.
Oh yeah.
That whole series is just, there's something that a couple of YouTubers have mentioned through the course of the years that they weren't thrilled with Rhino for a lot of years, but Rhino this past 2 years has really hit it out of the park as well with the quality of their products. That's they need to be patted on the back for that, because they weren't always like that. But from what I'm gathering, and the products that I've seen put out were incredible. So,
Yeah,
and
I
Black
think
Sabbath, is that the next month's release? I know a lot of people that would make happy.
Which one?
Anything from Black Sabbath.
Oh yeah.
oh,
Yeah.
so that Genesis is not half speed. So okay.
Mm,
Okay. Thanks
Okay.
for that detail.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
high fidelity.
Rhino Reserve, and Rhino Hi-Fi series are great. Yeah, and they're
Absolutely.
so the Hi-Fi series is done by Optimal in Germany, and when that series was developed, Fidelity wasn't in motion yet. When they did the Reserve series, then they used Fidelity.
Yep.
And best of 2025 for me, the best pressing plan of the year is definitely Fidelity Pressing. Everything I've seen from them, whether it's been MoFi or non-MoFi, has been has actually just been superb.
Now
Uh,
let's be fair
agree.
to our week one. Paramount Pressing, we haven't seen any of their products that I know of.
I have, and
I know.
they're a good runner up, but there's not enough volume out of them yet to you
Okay.
know what I mean, to know.
Right.
Uh, but what's been out of it is good. They're definitely show as my runner up.
I wanted to make sure I gave them a shout out.
Yeah, sure. No,
Yeah.
that's fine.
Yeah.
But I don't know that. Like I said,
But
I've only heard, I think, 3 albums that have come out, and they've all been really well done. So I think they have the same opportunity because they have new equipment, they have a controlled
right.
environment. I mean, they have a leg up on the traditional plants that used older equipment, and their infrastructures aren't quite the same in that regard. So they eliminate some of the risks and problems that can come with an older plant. So
And their knowledge base is well founded. So
yeah, yeah, yeah. Rick Hashimoto and his brother, his son. I mean, they're very been in it a long time, and they now the irony of it is all their mechanical knowledge they don't need quite as much of it now because of the automation. Um, so let's see what else we got here. Abbey Road half speed of Cream's Disraeli gears and In Excess are excellent too. Cream is definitive in my opinion. Tim, now did we do the half speed of In Excess kick, Brad?
Yeah, that was um, our friend in Houston
Yeah,
had loaned that to us, right? To
yeah.
compare, yeah, with the Atlantic 75. I think we thought the Atlantic 75
Oh
was,
yeah, it did. I think so.
yeah,
Yeah, I
but
don't.
that one was good too. It was
It
pretty
was good, but if you haven't
sure.
heard
Yeah,
Nick, if you haven't heard the Atlantic 75th of Kick, I'd suggest you
oh
try
yeah, I
to.
have it. Yeah.
yeah, it's very good. But
Yeah.
I wasn't aware that they'd done Disraeli gears. That would be interesting because I don't think, I mean, as far as recording quality, that's not the best in the
Right,
world.
right.
But if something can make that sound better, that would be really cool. It's a great album.
Yeah. Well, that's just it. You can't always get out of those things what you would hope given an audiophile status. That's part of the challenge with those type of tapes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got all my 2025s kind of covered. You got all yours, Nick and Brad?
Maybe the only other one that I would mention is I think one of the better releases of 2025 and a surprise actually was the Rhino Reserve Tango in the Night, Fleetwood Mac. As long as you turn it up, right?
Yes.
If you turn it up, it's really, really good. And apparently was I think the word around the campfire was that it's the only all analog version that's been done all of the other ones, I think, were digitally sourced, from one place or another. Yeah.
It's true.
Yep.
But you definitely got to have some amperage behind it. You know, if you if you don't, it's just not. You're not going to get out of it what you could, and B, potentially you're going to distort before you get there. So, but it sounds full and rich to the nth degree once you turn it up. And just to give you an idea, relatively, normally when I've got my dial on my NAD, I'm at usually around 10 o'clock or so. This one I had to go to about 12 o'clock to get the same effect. So, and it still had plenty more power after that. So, but if you're already 3/4 of the way loud when you're playing a regular album, this one is never, you're never going to get out of it what you could.
Mm-hmm.
That's for sure.
Yeah.
And I don't know that that's systemic across the board, but I will tell you, and there's a few shootouts that Brad and I did a few weeks ago. And one of them was I took the Atlantic 75th of 90125 of Yes and compared it to the Rhino Reserve of that. And it wasn't even close.
No.
I mean, the Rhino Reserve just didn't have any fire at all. It was very disappointing.
We could tell, like, within a few seconds
into it.
It's like, oh, okay.
We didn't even get to the vocals of Owner of a Lonely Heart, and we knew it. So,
yeah, like, okay, we have our answer very quickly here.
I think, Nick, the answer to your question is the sensitivity on my speakers is, I think, 95.
That's pretty easy to drive.
Yeah, pretty easy to drive. Pretty easy.
I hate this Cogs. I hate this Cogs. I hate this Cogs.
Brad was saying he noticed a difference today on Discogs. When you look up the Beatles, now they're under T instead of B. WTF? What the heck is that about?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm feeling.
Yeah, I saw somebody had said something about that on one of the Facebook groups.
Oh, God, I hate this Cogs.
Yeah, they've got some issues.
What Nick means is he hates the iOS app of Discogs, just so we're clear.
Did I mention I don't like it?
I think you did.
What a piece of crap. I'm sorry.
Discogs has the worst search. You're almost better off searching in Google.
I can't even get it to open.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
then that should reduce your frustration.
Yeah, no doubt.
Don't even bother.
So does anybody know of a better alternative, just out of curiosity?
No. They took something that
Tried a
worked.
couple, but they're nowhere near.
It took something that worked half decent and broke the living heck out of it.
Well, the data set's fine. It's the front end and what they're doing with it. It's the user interface. I think the database is still strong, but what they're putting on top of it is a bit of a. Now there is a Discogs API that you can use to develop your own front end, and I've done a few things with that. So,
Speaking of new for 2025, it's new to me, and it's a repress this year, live at the Aquarius Theater, the first performance of The Doors, Rhino 2025. I sat down and listened to all 6 sides. It was great. I highly recommend it if there's any left. But it was just wonderful. I had a blast. If you're into The Doors, it's alive, but it's well recorded. It's done well. So I give it 2 thumbs up.
It's awesome.
Yeah, absolutely.
So music in the house. Let me put this up. You can always email me at that address, music in the house, if you'd like, and we can connect. I'd love to see what you did with the API.
Absolutely.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I've worked with some extensions in Excel that go into it as well. So to extrapolate more information than what they give you. So, yeah, and if you have any questions, folks, on equipment or anything else you want, please, you can email me as well. I'll definitely try to help you out, putting a system together, whatever it might be. It's part of what I enjoy doing.
David, have you looked at any turntables lately?
Oh gosh, yeah, I'm on a potential turntable journey. Right now, I'm leaning towards some vintage Techniques tables. Because whatever I buy, I got to buy two of course. So,
Uh-huh.
so I'm moving. I'm going to probably do direct drive. I'm not sure which. It'll be an SL model Techniques. I'm not sure which exact one yet. But my buddy Andrew, who runs a site and an eBay store he refurbs them. He can get me two of the exact same model, which is what I need. So,
David, were you talking? It seems like I remember you talking about maybe upgrading cartridges too, maybe going to a moving coil of some kind. I mean, would you do that alongside maybe going to the?
No, I probably, if I do that, I would do it as a secondary, step.
That's a couple of tall leaps when you multiply by 2.
Yeah.
That was way too complicated.
Well.
Yeah. Well,
but it is nice to see the results of an upgrade like independently first.
Yes.
Hopefully an upgrade, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I'd like to have two of those classic Techniques. It doesn't have to be fully automatic at all, really. That's not really critical for what I do in the shootout world at all. So,
but for the joy of just listening, auto lift at the end is such a joy.
Yeah, those are called semi-automatics. Yes.
Well, I have a separate device that attaches to the plinth, and it works great. It's not automatic. It's not part of the turntable, but it's an add-on. It's an auto lift, and wow, because sometimes you're old and you kind of sometimes doze. And it's like, oh, you can't do that. Yeah, you can with an auto lift. But
I did the same thing with mine, Nick. I've got a VPI Classic, and it doesn't have that functionality either. So I added one of those. I forget there's a couple of different brands, but it just lifts it up for you at the end of the.
What blows my mind, excuse me, is that they're like $300. You can spend $300 on them, and I'm sorry, I squeak a little more than that, and I think I found for $50-$60, same machinery, same dial, same works great. I'm like, so I know where the extra $200 goes. Somebody's pocket.
Yeah.
Like, good Lord.
I think you and I did the same research because that's about what I paid for mine.
Yeah, and it works great. You just have to make. Now it's a pain to set up the first time, but after that, oh joy, oh joy.
Yeah.
We're still saying joy cometh in the morning.
You got it.
Absolutely. So that's a wonderful piece of kit. That's well worth. I mean, I guess to some people it's worth the money to just go and buy a $300 one. I just don't see it. Not in the real world that I live in.
Yeah.
And but I've been looking at DACs. My DACs. I've had my DAC for quite some time. And I enjoy it. I like it a lot. There's nothing wrong with it. It's a preamp slash DAC, and I've just been looking at what's out there, and new technology. It's like computers anymore. Last year models, they've cut 25% off it with some companies. It's the same gear it was the year before. It's just that much of a markup, I assume. But there's some really great business models that have changed. Davin Frips, for example,
Hmm.
they've changed their business model and their pricing structure. And a few years ago, a $5,000 DAC is now two, which we're all the winners of that.
Yeah.
So that's great. I don't know at what point it'll stop, but yay for the consumer.
Well, technology always tends to go that way when you think about it. 80
Yep.
inch TVs used to be $10,000 or not anymore.
No.
Right.
Technology's the one place that you tend to get more for your money.
And it's funny when you say televisions because the cheaper they get, the less there is to actually consume on them.
That's for sure.
It's more expensive.
This is definitely-
More channels, less content, less
Yeah.
viable
Right.
content.
Right. Oh.
It's true. Brad,
So
you had a
that's
pretty,
the-
you had a pretty, Brad, you had a pretty big equipment upgrade this past year.
Let's see.
Your speakers?
Yeah, well, that was the fall before.
Was it really? Is it that long? My God.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, tell me about what you think of those new Tectons you got. Tell everybody what you got,
Oh,
where you came from, and what you went to.
Yeah. So I noticed Nick P in one of these, he'd mentioned something about Tectons and Fortes. I actually have Tectons and I have a pair of Forte 2s also. So I think that's cool to see other fans of Klipsch and Tecton. But yeah, I had some Tecton Designs Encore XLs and I upgraded to the Moabs with the beryllium tweeters. And the 4-ohm version. And Wall of Sound is what comes to mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really like them a lot. They're very big speakers. They're about as tall as I am, about 6 foot tall. And and they'll your ears will give out way before they will. So I really enjoyed them with my setup. It's been really, really awesome to listen to.
Cool.
Yeah.
I missed this comment about the Techniques. The Gs you can get for 3,100 used. You've seen the GRs as low as 1,200. Gee, I hadn't seen that. The new SL1200Ss, except for the MK7, are way better than the old ones. So,
That's a lot.
yeah, that's good. Good input there. Thanks, Hookmark, for that. Here's somebody who says they're a big Klipsch fan, Brad.
Yeah.
That's what I run.
Yeah, I miss the horn.
You
I
missed the
started-
horn?
Yeah, I do miss when you want to do hard rock and roll. Horn is just the way to roll. I mean, it's hard to get there. Now I've heard the Pendragons in a nice sized room as well, and I found the tweeters on them to be very narrow in sound field. If you sit in the right spot, they're really good. But if you're outside of the tweeter, it loses something. But that's the Dragon.
If you're not in line with them.
Right. Yeah, very narrow field of sound for the tweeters. And it's an array of tweeters. There's, I think,
Yeah,
five of them
I had the
in it.
same experience.
But this is going
Yeah, I
back
think
probably
I had the
eight
same
to-
experience. Yeah,
The same
I had the
experience?
same experience. I said Encore. I meant Enzo XL is what I had.
Okay.
And I had the same experience. There's kind of a sweet spot there, and it
Yeah.
is pretty narrow as far as your listening position. Yeah,
Yeah, and it's
the Moabs are definitely more forgiving there because they're just
Yeah.
so big. and it really is kind of that wall of sound.
That's great.
Yeah.
And they're pretty efficient, aren't they?
Yeah. I think the Moabs are over 100. I think.
Jeez.
Yeah, I mean they're super sensitive, very sensitive to, or similar to Klipsch as well.
Right.
They're well known to be very, very sensitive. You just don't need a ton of power at all to drive them
Nice.
hard.
So are you driving them with solid state? Have you dipped your toe in tubes?
I have not dipped into tubes. I got a vintage Mac actually, and I've been driving those with that.
Is that an integrated amp?
Yeah, integrated amp. It's the MA 6900.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Yeah, and it'll. I think it does. I think it's 200. I don't know. I always forget. Yeah, 200 watts a channel into 4 ohms. So it's more than enough.
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, with those speakers.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, you can get away with 12 watts on those of tube. Seriously.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Tube's completely different than solid state as far as what watts will do to a speaker.
Right.
Yeah, I'm curious about that, and I might give that a try sometime. Just to,
rabbit hole.
I know. That's why I've avoided it. All the tube rolling and all that stuff. I'm like, I don't know. I don't want to go there.
Yeah. Yeah, I have a couple sets of match quads for each of my monoblocks, and it can get steep quick. And different sound flavors from each tube. It's amazing. I can run 35 watts a monoblock or 70, depending on how many tubes I put in, 2 or 4. And my speakers are 89 efficient, so I run them at 70 apiece. But these speakers could never take all the juice the tubes could put out.
Yeah,
that's okay. And then of course I roll off the tops with the preamp and the tubes I put in that, because I didn't like the analytical tubes that were in it. I might go back and try them again now that I've listened to these for several years, just to see what I objected to, or if I still do.
Yeah. Well, do you find is it different according to what kind of music you listen to, like rock versus jazz?
Absolutely. Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Now, if I want to listen to blues or jazz the way it was meant to be played, it's tube. And if I want to listen to rock and roll, I'll go to my solid state monobox.
Yeah.
And those are just
I vouch for that.
Those are just stupid power. I can plug them into 220 lines, and they'll put out 1,750 watts at 8 ohms. Yeah, it's.
Of course, his meter takes off like a spaceship, but
the back wall just kind of. But yeah, they'll run at 220 or 110. I only run them at 110.
Yeah.
I don't have a wall of sound with inefficient speakers, so.
Yeah.
But they definitely, for rock and roll, I can blow up any speaker you own.
Well, I'm curious, Nick. I mentioned jazz a second ago, just to go down that whole rabbit hole a little bit.
Nice
but if you got the Frank Sinatra Tone Poet in the wee small hours,
no, I did not.
That's really, really good.
I have the original. It's not my favorite album of his.
Yeah.
So it's really got to be, for that expense, you really have to dig the album and it's not one of my top ones. So, but gotcha. I do have a nice collection of his, but that's not one of them.
Was that the Vinyl Files series, Brad?
No, it's a Blue Note Tone Poet, which is interesting because I I think he was with Columbia at that time, and I don't know how they worked that deal, but hopefully it's the first of many, Frank Sinatra tone poets.
Yeah. Yeah. I have the Gets Gilberto.
Oh yeah, the Impex. Yeah.
This is incredible.
Yeah.
I gotta start getting Dave to listen to it because there it is, the Impex.
But what album is it? I just see the label.
It's the Gets Gilberto. It's the only album you need. What the heck is the name?
Charlie Brown. No.
No. Cool. Stinkets. Let's see. There we go. I'll just show the label. Everybody knows it. There you go.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah, I know that. Even I know that one.
That's why I pulled it out. This is an incredible album done to perfection. Absolutely. It's got the book in it.
Nice.
It's done with the family's authorization. It's got.
Oh, it's legal.
Oh yeah. They were heavily involved as well. But yeah, and it is really done beautifully. And
Nice.
the sounds just knock your socks off. So when they put something out, it's one of the best it can be.
Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, they don't do a whole lot, but what they
Nope.
do is really good.
Yeah. It's one of my favorite albums. And yeah. There you go. That's what that.
Yeah.
Oh, is that their one-step method?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yep. And it's next time you come, you listen to it.
Yeah, I was going to say, I didn't know you had that one.
Yep. It's awesome. Well, now that I'm slowly reeling you in, I've been reeling them in a little bit at a time, little snippets here and there. Got listen to Art Blakey. I put on a drum solo and popped the phone up to listen. He's like, "Oh yeah, what's that? That's good." I'm like, "That's jazz, David." What? Well, that's really good. He knows what he's doing. So I'm reeling them in a little bit at a time. Got him to listen to who was it? Some blues, a whole album of blues, Muddy Waters.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he claims to not care for it, but he was digging it. We'll bring him over to the dark side
Yeah.
as he's trying to unload albums, right?
Just keep working.
Well, you gotta take the ones that you have from Atlantic 75th and the ones you think I'm going to like. Make sure you let me know which ones those are when I get them back. Then I can actually listen to them.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Well, yeah.
If I get them back, I should say. Anyway.
I was going to say, my speaker died on me. Wait. Yeah, definitely Ray Charles. Wow. There's one side that's just, wow, killer. I mean, it's all good, but one side I know you'll thoroughly enjoy.
Yeah.
Yep. On one of the albums, there's plenty to enjoy, but this one so far stands out. And what was it? Thelonious Monk, like I was telling you the other day.
Yeah.
I was never a big fan, but I listened to this one and I was like, that changed as the clown. Really changed my opinion of what he put out. I was happily surprised. It was really good. So you just
Cool.
never know, even with your preconceived, because I've heard some of his stuff before and it just wasn't mine. But it must have been a phase he was going through. All the artists go through different phases.
Mm-hmm.
So
You thought his name was Felonious.
yeah, he could have been that too.
Yeah, exactly.
What's going
Brad,
on?
did you get the MoFi Dreamboat Annie?
No, I didn't.
Okay. I was going to ask you what you thought of it. That's the only reason I was going to ask you. But it's a touchy subject around my house.
Yeah, we don't talk about Dreamboat Annie.
Yeah. She's a dream, okay?
She's missing.
Exactly.
Yeah, MIA.
It's just a dream.
I got Ann and Nelson and Nancy locked up in the closet somewhere.
Which closet is that?
Yeah, I don't know. Well, from that cover, I think. Well, anyway.
Yeah. How many times have you looked in the exact same spot? Right?
I cannot tell you.
Yeah, I hear you.
It'll show up in the Brad, you tell them the story of Sheryl Crow. Brad, tell them the story of Sheryl Crow's album.
Yeah, yeah. I think I was just looking through shelves. We were sitting there listening to stuff. I was just looking at shelves, like, oh, there it is. I forget where it was, but it was not in the.
It was no, yeah.
Misses, it was not in the C's. You know, it's just it was just in some random spot. And
yeah, and I've been looking over everywhere.
It's like, oh, there it is, right there.
Well, we tend to get blind as we get old. I was looking for my show notes for tonight. I was looking all over the place. I'm like, where are these? And I look again. Oh wait, they're sitting right here on the desk, ready for the show.
Captain Obvious. Captain Obvious.
Sometimes there it is.
Well,
right next to Dreamboat Annie.
Well, so I wonder though if you guys have done this before. You know, where's my glasses?
No.
Yeah.
I'm afraid to put mine down. I'll never find them.
Before I got cataract surgery, I was so blind I had to wear my glasses at night to see my dreams.
Oh,
it was bad.
That's
really bad.
We're all glad you took them off.
Something like that. All right, let's see what our peanut gallery's talking about here. I got that. Let's see. We're talking about turntables, OG. Oh, yeah, Dave's got a OG of the wee small hours. I saw that.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Nice. It's hard to get one with a decent cover, too. They were well loved.
Oh, yeah.
Vinyl talk away from the dinner table. Yeah, okay, yeah. Yeah, you're right, Rockin' Ronnie. That original from Canada does sound wonderful.
Yeah, good to see you, Rockin' Ronnie. Hadn't seen you in a while.
No.
Yeah.
Happy New Year's.
Yeah, Happy New Year to everybody. But yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Ron, we're waiting for your next video. You kind of come in spurts, it seems like. You'll do a few and then...
I'm kind of having withdrawals a little bit.
Yeah. I know how it is with that, though. You gotta get the mojo going to do it. Yeah, I think I'm more happy with my original than I was with the Mo 5, so I agree with you.
It's just that goofy first side, right?
Yeah, the first side just really, because that's where all the energy's at, man. That's where, and it just lets you down. I don't know. It's weird. It's weird. He says, okay, I'll work on one tomorrow. I've had a few folks leaving comments on my video saying it's time to get back. Yeah, absolutely.
Get back to work.
Yeah, just to say hey, if nothing else, you know.
Yeah.
Just, let us know you're okay. You know, in this old world, we tend to wonder once if you know we don't. I'm gonna pre-record one that says, if you're seeing this video, I'm dead. And
oh, jeez.
Well, you probably never see it because I'd have to wait on my wife to drop it. So God knows.
Yeah.
just
need to come
specific instructions.
Yeah,
need
right.
to record the one that says I'm not suicidal.
Yeah.
I'm of sound mind.
When Nick comes on and does a show by himself, you'll know.
Yeah. Now, I know
Oh,
we're
man.
on with a bunch of vinyl files, but are there any streamers that have a decent DAC or a separate DAC or a DAC streamer that they would recommend or think that they like? I realize,
Your gallery.
we're with a VC, but it never hurts because
Okay.
when you don't have time or feel up to changing records, you want to just sit back and nod off listening to music, we stream. And no sense
Nothing
of
wrong with
listening
that.
to bad streamed music when you have options.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing at all.
Oh, what's a streamer? Rock and Rami, I love you. That's too funny. It's when you get your bait and tackle and your rod and you go out to the river.
It's when you're standing over the toilet. And anyway,
There you go. Oh,
well, yeah, but you've got a pretty good setup already, Nick. So, I mean, good gosh. It's a little bit of a.
yeah. It's Oh, thank you for that. And I like it, but you know, you always is. That's why we upgrade our records as well.
Yeah.
Same reason.
Yeah.
Is there a better pressing? Is there a better, and at what cost? I don't know how much more you'll get out of it, but Grok has told me just leave it alone.
Yes, you're right.
Yeah,
Rock and roll.
yep, absolutely. Rock, roll, blues.
You know what it's time for?
It's time already.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Wow.
Time for Name That Tune. Yeah. So we got Wyoming Dave won already, and he and I are texting back and forth. I think I finally narrowed down a couple of records that fit his description of what he's looking for. Some stuff he got rid of, he wished he hadn't got rid of. So I'll be sending him something probably tomorrow. And we have somebody that has 4 points already, right, Nick?
Yes, cranberry
But I haven't
sauce.
seen him commenting. I'm not
No,
sure.
and Concert Buddy's got one.
Yeah, who's got 4?
Nobody. Cranberry sauce.
Cranberry sauce. Cranberry sauce, are you here today? Because you're the closest to being able to convert into a win. Yeah. Let's see. Look, here's a note to you, Nick.
Let's see. I don't see it. Let me see. Did you
I
highlight?
put it up there on the screen.
Okay, I'm waiting.
Already highlighted it.
Okay, I've
Oh,
got
there he is.
D70s chip deck.
There's cranberry sauce. He is on.
Yeah.
All right, woke him up.
There you go.
Somebody says he's got an old AdCom.
Thank you. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yep. I used to really love and still do the Burr Brown decks. That's what's in my processor now.
Burr
Hey,
Brown.
Burr Brown, yes, exactly.
Burr.
But that's in how many channels? 7, 11, 16 channels.
Okay, Nick, you're the arbiter here. You'll tell me who gets the first response and gets it right, or you'll tell me what they're responding.
Right?
Everybody ready for Name That Tune? We do 5 songs. That is Maynard G. Krebs on Dobie Gillis. No, sorry, that's wrong.
Yes, we're ready.
So we do 5 songs, and your job is to name the song. And if you name it correctly, you get a point. And when someone gets to 5 points, they're going to get a free record sent to them. So we got Cranberry Sauce at 4, Concert Buddy at 1. I'm not sure he's here today, but let's give it a shot. Here comes song number 1.
I don't know.
I don't know. Well, you're not supposed to know.
I wouldn't know even if I was supposed to know. I don't think.
Okay. You guys need a little more?
Looks like they need a little more. Oh, yeah.
I'll give you a hint. It's an instrumental.
I can sing the rest.
There's no words.
Yeah, I trust me.
We have an
It is
answer there.
not grazing in the grass.
Okay.
I know it, but can't say.
Yep.
Yeah, I think you're right. A lot of people know this song, but don't know the title of it. That's probably true. Give you just a
Right.
little more.
There you go.
There you go.
Yeah, I can sing it too, Grandpa.
So I know the song now, but I don't know the name of it either.
That makes two of us.
You get 2 points if you could tell me who did it.
Don't know that either.
These are easy for me. It's just terrible.
Well, yeah, but nobody's asking you.
Yeah, okay. Okay, remove from stage, Nick.
Curtis.
No, okay, we're gonna give up on that one. Somebody got it. Herkimer got it.
Ah,
Soulful Strut by
Soulful
the
Strut.
Young Holt Unlimited Band.
That's it.
Very good.
cool. Well
Herkimer
done.
won. Excellent. I like that. There you go. Who says I can't play jazz music or whatever that is? I don't know what. Okay, that's the first one. All right,
All right.
here comes the next one.
Outrogan.
I got an idea on that one.
Good.
Respect.
Nope, not respect.
I know that one. That's not it either. Some 80s cheese. There you go.
That's in the right realm, I think.
This one sounds familiar. Yes. March by Penn. No March by Penn, Michael.
He's very close, but that isn't exactly right. It's very close though.
Easy, Dave. Wyoming Dave.
This is one of the there you go.
No myth.
Mugu got it. No Myth by it's called No Myth by Michael Penn.
So she says it's time she goes.
Yep. It's called
Oh.
No Myth.
Don't know it.
Cool.
All right. So we got one down there for Mugu Goo 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 Boo.
Yes. Yep. Mugu, Mugu, Mugu.
Google
got
that.
Yeah. There we go.
Yep. Rock and Ronnie, I never heard it either.
Okay. All right. So here's one. I did this one last week and nobody got it. So we're going to try it again.
We're getting comments, but no guesses.
Cranberry Sauce is right about that album being March. That's correct on the Michael Penn. This one's hard because it's I passed again.
He passes again. I bet
This
you
one's going
they'll
to take a
know it
little
next
work. This one's going to take a little work. What was the host of the TV show? I'm sorry, I don't get. Do you get this question? Oh, Dave. Maybe he's asking Dave. My Wyoming Dave. No idea. So this song, I'm gonna lay you guys a couple of hints. So if you want to do a little research, this song was never officially released, but I did a video on it.
Okay.
Oh, you
There's
gotta work
only-
for it, dude. You gotta work for it.
There's only like 600 plus videos to look through.
Yeah.
No, there's not that many. Okay.
That work's not worth the cheese. Sorry.
Oh, geez. Here comes song number 4.
Someone suggesting you took your blue pill, David.
Oh, there's a guess.
Paul Mackin from Wildlife.
Okay, what's the name of the song?
Yeah.
Definitely in the neighborhood.
He can swing better.
He's definitely in the neighborhood.
I think
Maybe a little more sample will stimulate.
I have the name of the song there, Rock and Rock. Little funk.
You thunk?
Yes, I think you're right, Nick P.
Okay,
It is.
Cranberry Sauce got it. Love is strange.
Love is Strange. There you go. Cranberry.
Good job.
That's
He
number
was at
5.
5. Yeah, so you
He's
will.
a big winner today.
He's the first big winner today.
Cool.
All right. So there's my email address, Cranberry Sauce. Jot that down. Send me an email with your info so we can make a connection and I can get you a record. So you're at 5, so you can start fresh again, just like Dave. All right. Last one for today. Oh, let's see. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Hey, Mo.
Blatantly.
Oh, yeah. I don't know.
Just the bass riff.
Yeah, that's all. I didn't need that many notes. Shoot. I can name that song in 2 notes.
You're not well, he's technically not disqualified because he can start over again, but let's
Yeah, can he earn a point towards the next one?
yeah, he could.
Yeah.
Oh, well, David's been holding his
There he
tongue
is.
all-
Huron Kelly got it. We got to get out of this place by the Animules.
Yep.
Nice.
There you go, little drum kit for you there, Brad.
Cool.
All right, there we go. So, Cranberry Sauce, send me an email, and you got the new guy on there, right, Nick? The guy that got the point for this last one.
Yeah.
Yep, Huron Kelly,
Karen Kelly.
959. Great, super. All right, well, there's our 5. Again, that mystery song never been released, but I did do a video on it.
Congratulations to the
And
winner.
I'm almost going to make this easier for you. In the video that it's about, I was interviewing a female person. That'll narrow it down.
Mm-hmm.
A
Evil.
female person. So there we go. So that's it for this week's edition of Name That Tune. So how many did you know, Nick?
How
of
many
those?
did I know?
I know you knew the last one.
Yeah. That's probably it.
Probably it. Brad?
Yeah.
I didn't know any of them.
Didn't know any of them. Oh, okay.
Didn't know. No, but I did know the one from last week that you mentioned. I would definitely know.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I didn't play that one this week,
Yeah.
but members might have an advantage on that one now.
True.
True.
Yeah. Yeah.
Keep laying the Easter eggs out there.
1 for 5 then.
Yeah. So yeah, so I do. For those of you who don't know, I do have a membership opportunity on the channel. It's $5 a month, and I do a daily video. Different topics and things. So if you're so inclined, it's I enjoy doing it because it keeps me sharp a bit. It keeps me doing things even when I'm not feeling well. So
Yeah. I've found them a whole lot of fun and informative.
Me too.
yeah, it's fun
George
for me
on that
too because I've got a lot of topics I want to cover, and I'll just keep unearthing them. So. There's always something interesting. It's like the one I did on 12 Days of Christmas. I had people, saying I didn't know that the 12 Days of Christmas that started on Christmas Day and went 12 days. Everybody thought it was leading up to Christmas,
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, no, it's not that.
As typical with our species, got it backwards.
Yeah. Well, yeah, there's a meaning to it, and that's the thing. Sometimes it's like Paul Harvey always said, and now the rest of the story, it's
Yep.
it's like
I
the
nearly
three
always
incarnations.
learn something I didn't know. So I really enjoy them.
Yeah, thanks. Well, I try to keep them not too long, but it's some stories need a bit to be told. But yeah, I mean, I do more research on the topic myself. A lot of times, I know something about it, but I don't maybe know as much as I want to talk about. So it's always an interesting part. Brad, you'd know the Animals song if you heard it all.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did after a while. I just didn't know it from the snippet, but when you played more, I was like, oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I knew that.
But thanks, Ron, for the encouragement.
Well, I got this idea because in December when I was on the phone with Nick, he was doing compilations with streaming, right? They were compilations, and he was just playing in the background, and I was shouting out the artist and the year and the label and the title, and he's like, "What the heck?"
Yeah,
then,
it was amazing.
But I've had people tell me if I'm ever on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, you're going to be my phone a friend.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm like, you better start with being a friend, dude. It's like
actually there was 2 or 3 of them that were mislabeled.
Yeah, there were a couple of them that it said it was this song, and I go, no, it's not. It's not that song. They're wrong on the tagging.
Yeah, that was pretty amazing.
It's funny. So
Yeah.
So great. Well, next week we are going to have show this to y'all. We're going to have a guest from another channel, a guy that I met at Expona actually back in April of this year, and his name is Aaron, and his channel is called Forever Analog. Let me bring it up here.
Yeah, Aaron Hartley.
Yeah. So Aaron, his channel is a lot about equipment, mainly some about music, but a lot about equipment. So I'm going to have Aaron joining us next week. And then on the 19th, I'm going to have Mr. Michael Fremer here.
Yep.
And so that should be a very interesting time as well. I appreciate him taking the time. I've been listening to an album that he has been involved in producing and being executive producer for a jazz album. It's very good, very interesting album by a protege, I would say, a prodigy pianist, very good pianist. And so I'll send that in the mail to you, Nick, tomorrow, so you can hear the LP version of it. We've already streamed it.
Yeah, he reminds me of Oscar Peterson in his abilities.
Yeah.
So, and that's a high bar. So
yeah.
Yes.
So great. Lee says, yeah, it's a great channel. Thanks. Yeah, Aaron's a good guy. And someone said, yeah, I'd have Rachel on here. Well, I got to get brave. No, I mean, I think it would be fine.
Yeah.
But
Rachel's fun.
but I do want to have a variety of guests on, and I also have someone will be the week after coming from a recording studio in Nashville. A guy who's running basically an all analog recording studio in Nashville that I will have on the 26th. So so I got January pretty booked up, which is good.
Yep. Absolutely.
So I appreciate you all being here. Brad, I appreciate you being here. Nick, as always, of course. And I look forward to having Aaron on next week. Thank you all for joining. Remember to like this stream if you can. I'd appreciate it very much. And stay safe and have a great week. Thanks for joining me, everybody.
Thanks, guys.
Take care.
Yep. Big fun.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
All right.